Lego TV. The recent recall of Smucker's peanut butter has us all worried. With me are two farmers from the Carter family to investigate how peanuts travel from the field to our table.
Morning, I'm Billy.
And I'm Sister Nilly. We and our brother are peanut farmers from Georgia, the #1 peanut producing state.
Peanuts are not nuts. They're a type of bean. Back in the old days, farmers used to plant and pick peanuts by hand. A slow process.
Today we use large machines that plant kernels that grow into leafy plants. About 5 months later, big machines called diggers dig up the peanuts. And then combines remove the nuts from the plant.
Then we're ready to sell them little cuties to buyers. At this stage, an FDA inspector comes in and inspects each and every wagon before we sell them.
Buyers then clean the peanuts, remove shells, and inspect them to take out the bad ones.
Then companies like Smucker's buy the peanuts and turn them into delicious peanut butter. They sell the peanut butter to stores.
Then families everywhere can buy this downright healthy snack.
Thank you. Now let's focus on food safety. With me is Professor Michelle Taylor from George Washington University. Professor Taylor, how do peanuts become contaminated?
Well, feces from animals is a major cause of contamination. It causes a serious bacteria called Salmonella to form. Over 40,000 people get sick each year. That's enough people to fill a large football stadium, and 600 people die each year too.
Can you kill salmonella while roasting peanuts?
Yes, roasting peanuts is the best way to kill salmonella, but the roasting must be long enough and at a high enough temperature or it won't kill the bacteria.
Can salmonella still grow after the roasting, even if it is done right?
Oh yes, water in a peanut butter processing plant is like putting gasoline on a fire. It spreads the bacteria and causes it to grow. It's important for peanut butter to remain dry.
Can people tell if the peanut butter they buy is contaminated?
No, salmonella survives in peanut butter for a long time since it's a fatty food. It can rear its ugly head months after purchase.
Thank you. What's this? There's a breakthrough in the fight to contamination of peanut butter. Let's go live to Piggly Wiggly grocery store, where the new peanut butter packaging is a buzz.
Help! I'm looking at this peanut butter label, but I can't read it. I don't know what it's telling me.
Well, old woman, this label tells you what's in the peanut butter. It also has a sell-by date, so we know when we shouldn't buy it. But we need more safety.
Yes, many children and old people like us are getting sick or even dying from this stuff. We eat it without any warning that the peanut butter is poisonous.
Isn't there something better out there?
Hey, I couldn't help overhearing you. I'm here with a company called Go Nutz, promoting its new and unique peanut butter packaging that helps both detect and prevent salmonella from growing.
Did someone put salmon in my vanilla?
No, no one put salmon in your vanilla.
I know that's a big word. Let's say it together. Sal, Mun, Ella. The key to food safety is in our special label under the lid. The label uses nanotechnology to do 3 things to help keep food safe. First, the label is active because it acts like a sponge to absorb moisture from the jar. Second, the label removes oxygen. Oxygen and water are 2 things that make salmonella grow. Third, the label is smart because it communicates. It does this by using nano receivers in the label that display a green Mr. Yuck if there's a problem, and also send a signal to the FDA who will respond. The nano receivers receive the signal from edible nanotags mixed into each batch of peanut butter. If they detect bacteria, they send an electronic signal to the nano receivers, causing Mr. Yuck to appear.
Fricka, fresh, Mr. Yuck appeard.
I'm an FDA inspector. I just received a signal from one of Go Nutz peanut butter jars.
Whoa, I'm the store manager. This jar of peanut butter tells you what jar of peanut butter is bad, the batch, and the farm where the peanuts came from.
I need to take this bad boy batch off the shelf.
Thanks to Go Nutz, most peanut butter never becomes contaminated because of the oxygen and water suckers in the label. But if it does, Mr. Yuck tells us first so people don't become sick.
We at Go Nutz are so excited. We've already shared this news with the senior citizens, teachers, and through our Go Nutz website. Let's sum it up, everyone. The packaging, preventing the infection, sucking out the air and water, Why is it frowny face? It found a problem. Gotta destroy the batch. Calls 952 FDA to alerting the inspector too.
Woo! Thanks, Go Nutz, for keeping our peanut butter safe. 1, 2, 3,
Go Nutz!
got dual purpose. Bring them a little closer. I'm not going to see that. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your. Did you guys go on any field trips or do some research outside of the home?
Yeah, we actually went to General Mills and met with Mr. Pat Quigg. He's the Director of Quality Regulations at General Mills, and he taught us a lot about what they do in the production plant for food safety, and he told us that the birds are the main cause of salmonella. And also we met with Dr. Williams and Mr. Williams, and they both worked in the food industry for a long time, and they told us that there are actually 1,900 different species of salmonella.
So, did you guys draw yourself right to the peanuts, or what caused you to pick peanut as number one? Yeah.
Peanut wasn't our first idea. We had many ideas, like popcorn and Mars. But we wanted to get something under 7 ingredients, and we voted on peanut butter.
To add to that, we also chose peanut butter because it has a big problem, which is salmonella, of course, and so we could try to think of a solution to it.
So there's a lot of people, a lot of numbers that you said in terms of people getting sick. Are those people that are getting sick of salmonella or from peanut butter? Or is it, oh, okay, go ahead.
It's the salmonella in the peanut butter, and so when they eat the peanut butter not knowing that the salmonella is in it, then they get sick. But the cause is salmonella.
To add to what she was saying, salmonella is everywhere, so peanut butter can get contaminated pretty much anywhere that it is, because water and oxygen are like the two, creates the environment for salmonella to start growing.
If I could add on to what she's saying, yeah, she says you can get it anywhere. You can get it at your house after it's been opened. It can start the, what's it called, farm, factory, store.
So I guess I'm just curious, where do you guys, once you've opened your peanut butter, where do you store your peanut butter?
Well, depending on if it's natural or the normal kind, the natural one goes in the refrigerator because it doesn't have the preservatives that the other kind has, and the preservatives actually make it unnatural. That's the thing.
So is it okay to store it in the pantry then?
Yes, it could be stored anywhere, and the lid and the packaging will still do its job.
Let's move on to the innovative solution here that you guys have. Yeah, where's that? The board, yes, there you go. So, I understood the sponge, and I've seen the oxygen removal items when you get something packaged as little white packets of I don't know, some sort of chemical. Does the nano receivers, is there something like that out now, or the edible portion caught my attention?
Actually, that is a recent technology, and they tested out here in a cupcake, and it's sort of like a small little computer, and it showed up on the computer. It tells you what kind of calories. But we sort of made it do what we wanted it to do, which was to detect salmonella and alert Mr. Yuck, who will send a signal to the FDA inspector. So edible nanotags are real. They are created already, but we just sort of made it do what we wanted it to do in our solution.
To add on what Grace is saying, the edible nanotags, they detect salmonella, and if they detect salmonella, they send a signal up to the nano receiver, which sends a signal up to the FDA and also makes Mr. Yuck appear.
One thing to add about the edible nanotags, it is it's a billionth of a hair. It is so small, it's microscopic, and that drawing is it's nothing like that. It's as tiny as can be. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Are these the cover or the nanotags Hawksmiths, or would they be?
Here. Well, the transmitter was like $1, and the gauze was 5 cents, and nanoparticles research is early, and costs will keep going down. So it wouldn't be that expensive.
Would you need a lot of them, do you think?
Well, they go into each jar of peanut butter. So, yeah, but as nanotechnology becomes more present, then the price will go down. Like in electronics, when you buy an iPad now, it's more expensive than it will be in 10 years.
So what is the correlation between like temperature and salmonella? Is it, I know that you can kill the salmonella from, you guys said that it, by roasting the peanuts, but is it like, is it good to keep it like cold after that, or could you tell me a little bit more about?
Well, in order to kill salmonella, it has to be at 190 degrees. It has to be like cooked for 45 minutes to get rid of the salmonella. After it, I don't think we really figured that out.
No, it's not something we tried.
So I was just kind of wondering if like the, the transportation was an issue or not. It sounds like it's sealed, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So your oxygen absorber would be covering that until open.
But no matter what, even if it is refrigerated or heating and in the package will still work. So.
And to add on, if it's opened, the lid will go back on, and it will still suck out the oxygen
Yeah.
on it.
And one more thing, it's once the peanut butter is at your house, it is still not safe. The salmonella is everywhere. Like if you track in dirt from outside, or you have dirt on your hands, or a wet knife even going into the peanut butter, it's salmonellas everywhere.
I'm learning today to be very paranoid about my food.
We agree.
Let's talk a little bit about the presentation. I think that you guys had a really good theme, and I really could understand it, walking through all of the facts as you gave the skit. How did you guys develop what you were going to do?
Well, once we had our food, we kind of went through a lot of different phases on ideas, and then we decided as a group what characters we wanted, and then we worked it out for who wanted what parts by what characters were going to be in it, and we just worked it out as a group.
To add to what she was saying, we sort of took everybody's interests, and we already had a script made out, and we sort of took their interests to change their character to be sort of more personalized, so they could do some of the things that they wanted to do if they didn't really like what they were doing before, and change the lines so they could personally understand it.
Did you guys, oh, go ahead.
To add on what she was saying, one day we just thought, oh, we should do it at a grocery store, because that's the main place where there would be the FDA, the store manager, and the old lady and stuff. And so we all agreed on that.
To add on what she was saying, after we got the setting, we started picking out characters, and we talked about possibly they should go to a farm, but we ran out of time for that.
Okay. Have you guys done your skits for anyone else? I think you guys said it, I just didn't catch it. Yeah?
Yes. We have shared for the senior citizens. We shared for senior citizens, but sharing-wise, we have a blog, and we will be presenting the blog, which has our presentation on it, to teachers and to the public.
And to add to that, we also practiced our skit at a school, and teachers came and watched it. So we did share it with some teachers.
To add to that, we've been sharing it with some people here because we've been giving them our blog cards so they can see what we've done and all the research.
Have any of you guys been to a Piggly Wiggly?
I think
Well, thank you very much for your time. Good presentation. Good luck for the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Yes.